All right, it's time to do the Friday, February 20th crossword. Last day of February. We are 1/6 of the way through the year, so is time flying by? Who knows? Sometimes feels like it's fast, sometimes feels like it's slow, but let's go ahead and just get started. All right. So looks like we got a lot of thick boy answers. Maybe I'll start with the downs this time just for fun. We'll just keep going. Caterpillar roll fish. I don't know. 2 if by sea, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. I have no clue who NWA players are. Party eschewing type. Independent. So political party. Business suit. It could be literally the suit, but with the question mark, it probably means like CEO or something like that. Game that helps babies learn object permanence would be Peekaboo. Caitlin of Hacks. Olsen. I don't know if it's with an O or an E there for the second vowel, but we'll throw that in. Got a life in afterlife. Is that a Cyrus? Enjoy the spread. Not even sure what spread would be in this context, but we'll come back to it. Quotes always harder. Birthplace of Zoroastrianism, no clue. Event with a casual dress code, we'll keep going. Fine, just tell me. Keep going. Hot takes, what would a take be? We don't know, we'll come back to it. Give something to get something. There's like tit for tat, quid pro quo type stuff. Gives is gonna throw the S there. Rock genre, a lot of times you'll just see something like this be emo. Providers of fresh cuts could be barbers. It could also be like what would the meat people be? Butchers. But that doesn't fit, so we'll skip it. Like Olympic tracks. Maybe ovoid or ovate. We'll see. Subcompact offering from Nissan. No clue. We'll come back to it. I'll probably have an idea when we come back to it. Staple ingredient in Japanese cuisine. We'll see what the acrosses are. These longer answers will be harder, obviously. Premium computers. I want to see the gaming PCs, maybe. They show models' names. I'm thinking like those sashes, but for like Miss USA type stuff, but model could refer to anything really, so I'll put the plural down. Yeah, we'll keep going. Sat nav. Hair raising things. It could be like styling gel or something like that, but I don't know what'll fit into the 8 letters there. Pooch pampering places, so dog spas. Up to, until, till. So up to could mean like 5 up to 10, or it could mean someone who is up to something. I think it is going to be till, but we'll just keep going. We'll see if that's true. Ghostly image. Can't think of what to put in there, so we'll keep going. Prefix meaning straight. Ortho. I'm thinking like orthogonal, and also like orthodontics to straighten your teeth. Search high and low. Scour, maybe. Iridescent material. I don't know. I don't know if a gate is an iridescent. Usually it's going to be like opal is an iridescent stone. It could also, maybe it becomes opals, but this doesn't really hint at plural. So instead of opal, I'm going to put some other common stone that pops up in crosswords, and I have no idea if it'll be true. Like 5%, 10% confidence on that. Double taps as a post, let's say like so, and just all right, so. For another thing, also maybe. Like for another thing, I really don't know what for another thing, how, I've never said that in my life, so keeping on. Something Mr. Know-It-All, don't know, Stevie Wonder song, haven't heard of it. Footnote abbreviation, I don't know either. So, looks like we filled in quite a few downs. Some of them I do feel good about. A few of them I don't feel good at all about. But we'll just run through the crosses to see how they are. And it helps with the longer crosses to get options for the letters. But it could be confusing if a lot of the letters are not correct. So splashy government expenditure, some kind of pool, like public pool, government, public. Cool. So we can even keep going. We'll check the downs once we fill the last, or check the last across. Events subject to SEC oversights in brief. Would that be IPOs maybe? Question that might elicit more questions. Anyone else? Maybe. Fills in pretty well. Accrue annual leaves. Leaves with a question mark. Is it going to refer to like, I'm going to go with rake, because you would accrue the leaves, so annually a tree would either grow or shed the leaves, but if you shed them, you're not accruing, you're losing them, and if the leaves are on the ground, you can rake them up, and maybe that counts for accruing leaves. Whoa there, tiger, easy does it. Aegean, strongman of myth. No clue what that even means, so I'm gonna keep going. Antediluvian, no clue. Michael Kors? Is it Kors? I don't know. Red lights in DC. Don't know what that means either. Marvel's director, something DaCosta. I actually don't know. Let me check the downs here. Jubilant song. Caterpillar fish, unagi. No clue still for this. Could be aged. Pay-in. I feel like this is a word. I just haven't really considered what it is. So fuck it, we're putting in there. Nia or Naya DaCosta. Sure, why not? Some overhead expenses, beanies. Barbers is wrong here in that case. Enjoy the spread. Let's eat. There you go. Give something to get something. Barters. Vocab or answer right there. Podcasters need, I guess, would be a mic. Scotch pie ingredient would be lamb. So like Olympic tracks. We'll keep going. Don't know what would start with an L for Olympic track. Rescue from total ruin. Save something, maybe. Salvage. Providers of fresh cuts. Still don't know. Nissan versus alright, coconut cookie, macaroon maybe. Gaming PCs would be wrong in that case, but we'll come back to it. Connected, tied in maybe. Self-doubters words, I can't. And that was enough to make me Remove gaming or keys PCs for that. Big Galoot would be an oaf. Yearn for crave, perhaps. Star with Oscar nominations in 5 consecutive decades. I don't know. I'll keep going. Goes pro. Votes yes or yay. Let's see. Hot takes plural. Sex scenes. There you go. Fine, just tell me. Okay, I give. Event with a casual dress code. Pajama day. Birthplace. Today, Iran or Iraq? So Ajax, sure. Strongman of myth. Red lights in DC. Well, Iraq would be Khois, nays. Red lights meaning stop. How you would vote in DC to stop something? Voting nay. So there you go. Attracted a larger crowd than outdrew. So pet spa, not dog spa, likely. Star with Oscar nominations, still don't know. Let's see what happens when we keep going though. Currency depicting statesman Mufasa, blah 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 blah. I have no idea. Slicers, lira. Maybe. Hair raising thing, follicle. Paigao. Ambles, strolls, ghostly image, wraith. Show with point and counterpoint segment in brief. Maybe it's SNL. SNL just common in crossword, and 50 down I was very unsure about, so that'll fit in there, and maybe it's right, maybe it's not, because I wasn't confident on Scour. Creative pursuits could be just arts. We'll see. Drake garment, SARI, sure. Acai fruit, sure. Subject of many grainy photographs. I don't know. Question mark, so that pun or play on words is probably on grainy. So it'll likely quite literally mean grains. But what does that have to do with photographs? We'll see. Pace quickener for baseball. Kick pitch clock. So feeling good about Scour still. Tees would be casual tops. Athleisure. SO for Japanese, or why say Japanese, Canadian gas brand. People may visit them just for kicks. Shoe stores. So let's check those downs real quick. He's Mr. Know-It-All, I guess. Citation maybe for another thing also. I've had that already. And knacker, sure. So got a lot of the crosses. Only 2 of the crosses actually are empty. So let's check the downs to see if I can get them, because I want to say like the only person I could think of whose name comes close to Street, Meryl Streep probably. Tracks have lanes. So let's check these down. Staple ingredient, miso paste. Actuaries, I guess. People who compute and do it at a premium, I guess. They show models' names, car titles, car models, car titles, I guess. Car title. That sounds dumb to me. But grainy photographs, so silo. So you can take a picture of a silo. A silo holds grain, so sure. Let's just run through the acrosses real quick. Public pools, IPOs, anyone else? Rake. Do they look like they spell something? Cores I wasn't so sure about, so let's check the downs. If it was curs or cores, but the O does sound better for the cores. Haven't heard of Michael Kors or a brand of Kors, so we're running with that. Nays is one I was second guessing about. Mike did well with the downs, so we'll keep it. Macaroon I was a bit iffy about as well. Votes yes. Lyra works well with follicle, till, and slicers. SNL did end up working with Knacker, so we're just going to throw that last letter in here for silo, and there you have it. 14.5 minutes. results for the Friday. Pretty easy for a Friday. I started with the downs. Maybe that helped me not just waste brain power on crosses that maybe would have been harder to do. I don't know. But yeah, it felt pretty easy for a Friday considering there are quite a few that I didn't even solve this year so far. So there we have it.